The market is already massive. It's massive and it's growing, but it's huge. There's a few different learnings, which is, and it's relevant depending on what people's businesses are. Whereas people think about the money they have saved or money to invest much differently than they think about their hobbies. So you can have someone with £10,000 to invest and they want to pay the lowest fees humanly possible to do that, tiny fees. So you have to have massive scale to get it right and to become profitable. And that's why Monzo and Revolut need millions and millions of customers, which they now have, but it took them a while to get to profitability. Whereas with something like golf, because it's a hobby, people will spend £1,000 without even thinking about it. And so you need much less in terms of customers. So that's why the business is profitable already. But that's why the market is much different and why it's perhaps easier to tap into something that is pre-existing. Yeah. The difficulty with something that's pre-existing sometimes is other people are aware it's a pre-existing market and there's competition. But the specific business we've started in the UK, and there's no shame in saying these kinds of things. There's a business in Sweden and a business in the US which are doing the same things, and we've basically done it. We've copied them in a way and made it in our own style, in our own way. And so we thought of the business independently. We then assessed the market, saw there was a business in Sweden doing it, saw there was a business in the US doing it, both incredibly well. So there was no one in the UK doing it. So we've just done what they were doing. And that kind of proved that there must be a market. That's two kind of different contrasting examples of how to think about that initial period. But a lot of it is like trial and error and imperfect. And you still have to take a risk sometimes and take a leap because you're never going to get the perfect answer just from observation and research.